Alright,
There
gentlemen,
we go. I can hear.
welcome back. Just got back on, but
Yeah.
do have to finish
So,
the report from the last game.
hey,
Let's see.
yeah. So, pretty much. Hey, so Sawyer, can you use your Chromebook to access the Owlbear, or is the Chromebook gonna
Is it
have?
a website?
It's a website. It's
Yeah, I got you. What is it?
called Owlbear Rodeo. There's a link inside the. There's a link inside.
Owlbear Rodeo?
Yeah, there's a link in VC chat. Use that to join it. Hopefully your Chromebook runs it well.
I hope. Okay, I definitely spelled that wrong.
Yeah, you can just join the link inside of the Owlbear Rodeo. Inside the join the link in Owlbear Rodeo. That's in the session chat. You know, I'm just gonna grab this for you.
I'm looking for it.
Oh,
Owlbear.
Yeah.
I thought you said Owlbear.
No.
Owlbear Rodeo.
Mhm.
My fault. Okay,
Don't
Owlbear Rodeo.
I sent you the link to the room that DM has posted into your DMs.
Actually, yeah. Let me open Discord on my Chromebook real quick. And then open it from there. Okay, gotta go to my DMs. And then with you. Message. Okay, I've opened it.
Alright, yeah, make sure you put your name in as it is on here, and I'll accept your request to join.
Okay. I asked.
Alright, should be in now.
Yep.
Let's see how well it works for you.
Alright. Well, welcome back, Ethan and Queen. Welcome to the group Salzo. We're gonna be playing some old school Dungeons and Dragons Basic Expert with house rules. I understand you're new, so I'll teach you about the game and how to play it and get you ready to play, of course. So, before we start, do you have any questions or concerns before I teach you what it's all about?
I know what D&D is about. I know some of the basics. I don't know all though.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Yep, you'll learn as you play, and just the basics on here though. This game is going to be about, of course, telling stories of adventurers who go out to hunt monsters and treasures, typically for gold and glory, in the medieval world of Dungeons and Dragons, of course. And the play is very simple. It's the 3 steps as per usual most groups use. The Dungeon Master will describe to you a situation you're in. Every player will have a chance to choose their character's actions, and then we'll determine the results typically with the roll of the dice. And to create a character is quite simple here. Once you're on the tabletop simulator, you're going to start by rolling your ability scores on your turn. We take turns during game preparation, that way it's nice and organized and everyone has a chance to get ready. So you're just going to sit back and watch for a moment as I help Ethan and Queen get ready, and then we'll get you ready next, right after that. So starting with Ethan, welcome back. Do you want to continue as BRUFUL?
Yeah, Buford, and I'm making
A new character?
new character.
Alright, very well.
Alright. So, rolled a 13. a 6, a 16, an 8, a 16, and a 12.
Okay.
Incredible.
All right. And class.
Fighter.
All right. Hit points 1d8. Nice.
Max.
+2 bonus 10.
I
And
should
money.
play this. Okay, let me roll. Not 3, that 86. Unfortunately, only has 6 copper pieces.
6 coppers.
Right back.
So poor man arrives, but he's huge and ready to fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Starting items.
Him getting a spear.
Good choice. Anything else?
That costs us 3 copper, right? 4.
Yes, 3. Unless you want a sling on there.
No. Probably better for him just to carry it. And get him
You want some supplies?
a backpack.
Backpack?
Oh, not backpack.
Knapsack?
Knapsack. Yeah, my bad.
You want some bandages? Food? Rations?
Let's get
Water.
some rations. Yep. Rations.
Alright, 1 copper left. You wanna hold on to it?
Yeah, let him hold on to it.
Okay, let's see if you can even
That-
recruit him. So we'll first do Silas' loyalty check to see if he'll remain employed by BRUFUL. Alright, he has retired from your crew. Silas thinks that the team is not profitable enough and he has left the company, right?
Alright. Can I use him as a later character if I need to?
He's an NPC, so maybe not likely. He's quit the company,
Yeah,
so.
well,
And then
not just to join my crew, but like just to play as him if like all my other characters die.
possibly. We only have control over our current PC. And then if he die, he might be willing to come back in. He's currently retired.
Yeah.
So he's probably either taking on a new job or going back. He's retired from the crew. And then for your new character, so trying to recruit him to your team. He is another member of House Ethan, or from the same region. Trying to recruit him. Alright, status though. Silas is currently retired.
That's what I was hoping to happen with me, but
So he's decided to take on other jobs near ALF'S base camp. As for your new guy, sorry, what's his name?
let me roll for that. I usually do. So it is
97 Tech 3. LE.
E and
28 Tech 6. New. So Lenu.
Lenu. Okay. Lenu.
Alright. Do you want to roll a 3rd syllable? The name is pretty short. It's your choice.
Sure, why not?
Go ahead.
What's fun?
Okay, 10, 6. Alright, his name is LENUMIL. LENUMIL.
LENUMIL. Okay.
LENUMIL has joined the team. And
So
Possibly
Guys, I might
actually.
disconnect here. Just for a little bit though.
What?
Okay, how long do you think you'll be?
Um. I'm back.
Okay. Alright, just to make sure, Salzo, you're free to play today? Like, you have more than an hour to play?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Let me clear it out real quick.
Alright, good. Because it's not worth it to play or start a game if you can't play more than an hour. There would be no point.
Yeah, I was telling him earlier, like, I was trying to make sure he's able to.
Okay.
He said it.
We're gonna roll the reaction of LENUMIL. LENUMIL. As he is provided your offer. Are you gonna go with the standard offer? Have a share and one
Standard
copper a
offer.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, was Silent ever paid his share? Maybe that's probably why he left. He was not paid.
He was paid his 1 copper.
You paid him 1 copper? Okay. I'll note that down.
Yeah, because she took my 1 copper earlier.
Okay.
And I got paid again. Yeah.
Alright, you're down to 0. South goes up by 1.
So yeah, pay.
Alright. So for this guy, LENUMIL, you're promising him 1 copper a day and half a share. You have no copper to pay him yet, so you have to make sure you make some profit today.
Yeah.
Otherwise he will go unpaid. Alright, he does not accept or decline. He thinks about it. Roll again. Still thinking about it. Do you want to make any adjustments to your offer? He's still thinking about it.
Can I, if everyone's fine with this, have him have a full share, because he's going to be very useful for us, as he's a strong man and hardy too. So, it would be fine for everyone for having a full share instead of just a 1 copper and half share.
Wait, so he'd get all of our stuff?
Not all of our stuff.
A full share means he gets an equal cut.
Yeah, an equal cut.
Oh, he gets an equal cut. So instead of it being like us 3 getting split, and then he gets a little bit, he gets just as much of a share as us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It just means we get less. Just by a tiny bit.
I'm not opposed as long as it helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to help. He's going to be a strong man for us and help me.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Alright, so you offer him a full share, but no copper a day, right? No extra copper a day.
Yeah. So he works as an adventure with us.
So that would be +1 -1. So there's no promised wage, but it is a full share, so it's about equal to a half share and a copper a day possibly. So it's just a standard roll still. You know, -1 penalty. He eventually accepts after thinking about it. Let's see.
There we go.
So LENUMIL, I'll note this down in, I guess, reputation, maybe? Yeah. What he's known for. Or no. I'll note it in status. Yeah. Alright. Status. Retainer of BRUFUL. Alright. And under BRUFUL, no longer the employer of Silith. Actually, it wouldn't be status, it'd be reputation then. Yeah. Status is something they're actively doing. Reputation is something they're known for. So, retainer of BRUFUL, status. Okay. Reputation. Neutral. Employer of LENUMIL. Okay. Improperly noted. Alright. I think that's it. Let's see. As long as it's noted
Yep,
down,
all good.
helps us remember. Okay. As for Ghost, do you want to continue as Gandalf?
He's not here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Unfortunately. Wish he was.
Now he left early in the last game like his friend, so I'm gonna have to put down Dastard into his reputation, right?
Yeah.
Not the deserter exactly, but close to it.
It was the end of the game, anyway.
Yeah.
He did his job and he did it well.
It was nothing really. He just joined the game and was AFK, and then left. Okay. All right. Queen, welcome back. Queen was also kind of AFK. Do you want to play as Clover still?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, the other day, made enough money just to get by. But for today, do you want to create a new character as well?
Sure, why not?
Alright, go ahead and start rolling up. Nine. I couldn't see that one.
Oh, sorry. I'm not sure either. Let me roll.
6.
6.
Alright, what class?
I'll go fighter.
Okay, go ahead and roll hit points.
Oh, what is it for a fighter?
1d8. +2 bonus. And roll money. Alright, what do you think you want to start with this time?
Spear.
Anything else?
I'll get a shield.
You can only afford a small shield, is that fine?
No. Okay, spear. How much is a spear?
3.
I'll go double spear.
Okay.
Spear, that's...
You have 1 left?
I'll keep it.
And the name?
LORIN.
How do you spell it?
LORIN.
Alright, thank you for your patience, Saza. As you already could tell, they were making their characters and you're next, right? So, to start rolling your character, you're going to open the dice tray. It's the polyhedral die icon at the top left. When you have it open, let me know.
Okay, it's open.
Select 3 d6s, the 6-sided dice, 3 times, and then click roll. And you'll be rolling for your ability scores.
Okay, 3. I rolled.
Alright, good.
Okay, I got a... Yep, I got a 9.
Keep going. You gotta do it 5 times, so
And
5 more
then
times.
15.
Good.
And then 14.
Good.
And then 10.
Good.
And then 13.
Good. One more.
And then 6.
Nice. Alright. So now you're going to
Actually not that
choose
bad.
your class. Yeah. So there are 7
Okay.
classes in old school D&D. You might be familiar with them. But they include cleric, fighter, magic user, thief, dwarf, elf, and halfling. And I can show you a list in case you want to see the rule set.
Can you show me the list real quick so I can see all of them again?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So here's a list of all the classes on one page. Again, cleric, thief, dwarf, elf, fighter, magic user, and halfling.
Wait, so cleric is healing, magic user is not?
Sort of, yeah. So clerics can heal at level 2. They can't heal at level 1. Magic users, of course, use magic and can create magical items.
I think I will go. I'll go thief.
Alright. Thieves, of course, are very good at thieving and in combat backstabbing. And a thief-like action you take will have a bonus. Alright. You're gonna roll hit points next. It's gonna be 1d4. So on the dice tray, click the 4-sided triangular shaped die.
Okay. What do I get?
4. Nice.
I got a 4.
You also have a +1 bonus due to your high constitution score. So you have 5. And roll 3d6 for money.
Alright, 3d6 for money. 1, 2, 3. I get 13.
Nice. And now you're gonna purchase some gear. First thing you'll need is lock picks, so you can pick locks. This allows you to get very valuable loot. That's 3 coppers. You're at 10 left. And next is any other gear you think you want. Anything that's medieval exists pretty much in your gear list.
I will take a. I think I'll take a spear.
Okay.
How much does a longbow cost?
Longbow, quiver, and 10 arrows cost 6 coppers total. Is that something you want? You're at 7 at the
Sure.
moment.
I'll
Okay.
take it. And then I'll keep my 1.
Very well. And lastly, you'll choose a name for your thief.
ALTEHYN.
How do you spell it?
ALTEHYN.
ALTEHYN.
Or HYN, sorry.
ALTEHYN. Alright.
Yep.
Good. Alright, that's it. Do you have any questions or concerns about your character? Or how to play, or what the game is about?
Nope.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, you have finished game preparation. Please take a 5-minute break, and when you get back, we'll start playing. See you soon.
Alright. So, Sawyer, I want to say one thing. You would have been a great magic user.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
thick
it's
intelligence. And usually want a magic user per party, as they're very useful.
my fault.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. It's just, if we encounter anything big, we should run away.
I mean, we have like 5 people. We could easily take on one single bear or something like that.
Yeah.
True, but
Everyone-
one of us would definitely get harmed.
Yeah. And everyone has a spear. We could do a spear wall.
True.
Exactly.
And I do have a longbow, so I have 2 ranged.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about getting the longbow and then the spear with the shield, but I was like, eh. Because I was like the longbow's 6, I was like, ooh.
I don't recommend thieves having a shield. You're not going to be frontlining very much.
True.
And since we're not going to any dungeons, you don't necessarily need a pole. You can use your spear like a pole, but
Mm-hmm.
there was so much recommendations I would give you based on your role, but like usually I let everything play out instead. Like, let's see what you make. Because unfortunately, my match user retired. So
Ethan, you're in here twice.
in here twice.
Yeah, and if you go to players, it shows you twice.
My
I don't know. For me, it shows you twice at least. Oh, there you go. Now, oh, and then the two of you are back.
it only shows me once.
All right, guys. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. 2 minutes, 2:50 now. I'm gonna get water real quick because my throat is really dry.
Yep, just be back
No.
for the time.
I will. My water's like right next to me.
Oh, okay. All right. I wish I could use this time to discuss my team, but one's muted and yeah. Hey, Dungeon Master, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. I was looking at my profile and it gave me a whole bunch of roles.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention in the beginning, I made a update. I posted an announcement. Nothing too serious, but I've reorganized the membership listings instead. So
Oh,
as you can
okay.
tell, same with the experience adjustments. It's no longer based really on character experience anymore. Rather, now it's gonna be based on player roles. So player leadership. As you can see in the membership section, I've only added or changed up the player ranks now. So there's 5 ranks. There's recruit, adventurer, sergeant, captain, and marshal. Recruit players are players who are bringing in a new player character, so they shouldn't really have any leadership roles, right? They're here to gain some experience and do the job, learn the game.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Adventurers are anyone who's just bringing in a character who's already played a game, right? So old PCs. A sergeant in the group is someone who helps, gives out orders that were called out by the captain or the marshal. The captain is basically the caller and orders a party or provides direction, right? Suggestions and such. The shot
Okay.
caller. Sergeant's kind of like the mapper, right? Helps, gives out orders, makes suggestions, maps out plans. Whereas the captain, of course, calls the shots. And the marshal is a rare rank we'll have in case we have multiple parties, right? Orders all parties. But if we had multiple parties. You currently have been the most active player. The ranks are subject to change at any point. Like, they're just a billet. They're to recognize those who are taking on these positions, right? So no longer a permanent role or anything like that. It just depends on who's the most active and actually doing the job, right?
Yeah.
Playing the game. So rather than reflect on the experience and I guess past experience of past players, the roles will now reflect more so on the active players rather than the inactive players. Because the other one, you could not play the game and have tons of XP because you paid for it or whatever, and you'll just be recognized. Now it's recognizing those who actually just play. So.
Gold joined.
Hello, Gold. Welcome back. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Were you trying to join today?
No, I'm currently driving from my job to home.
I see.
just before you begin talking about me not using the phone on my fucking drive back home, I would like you to note that I'm currently speaking through my fucking headphones.
Okay, yeah, no worries. You're welcome to listen in if you want.
Listen.
If you're interested in playing, that will be different. It'll depend on this group if they are okay with it.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with him joining. And if need be, if he joins back later, we can go get him depending what we're doing.
Yeah, we could join back, or
Right.
he could join, but we would just have to get him.
For now, just focus on driving, I suppose. Make sure you get home safely.
Yeah, don't crash.
Yeah.
Please get home safely.
Is that a deer?
Oh no.
We don't want you to get hurt. You should get home safely so you can play D&D, right?
I'll just listen for now. I'll tell you guys when I am in some sort of way.
Alright, sounds good, bro.
All right.
Alright,
Alright, so welcome back from your
Jackson, can you
break.
close the door?
Hopefully it was long enough. We're gonna get started. I'm going to introduce you to the situation, provide some background information for those who are not familiar, and then from there you guys can make your plans and decide what you want to do. Alright, so last we left off, the last party came back to base and successfully failed their mission, or failed successfully, so to speak. Their job was to negotiate the release of a past party member against a somewhat hostile, not very hostile, but not wanting to negotiate, right? A group of slavers northeast of our base. This is base camp. For those who are new to the team, you've arrived at ALF'S base camp, which is an expeditionary settlement. You are here to provide your services as an adventurer, which means you're here to do and take on dangerous tasks and jobs for high rewards, right? Monetary or reputation, right? Reputable rewards. So that your character might gain enough gold and glory for you to achieve whatever goals you have in mind for them. This is a game, after all, of telling stories about adventurers and how they lived their lives. And you can try anything you want, but without gold and without glory, you're very much limited, right? Alright, so yeah, the last team failed, and today you've gathered another team of adventurers, a force of roughly 3 adventurers or PCs and then a couple retainers in your team. I also got to check if LORIN accepts the job offering. I forgot to do that. So Clover, you had to make an offering to LORIN to hire her on. So the standard offer is half a share and a copper piece a day. Do you want to make this offer to LORIN, or do you want to make a different offer?
Yes.
Yes, as in which option? I gave you multiple options.
First.
Alright then, let's see if she accepts your offer. After carefully considering your offer, LORIN accepts and will take on this job, right? She is now employed by you. So under reputation, we'll note this down. Clover is known to be the employer of LORIN now, right? So employer or master, right? Let's see, employer of LORIN, because retainer means servant, right? So Queen LORIN, it is the retainer of Clover. Alright, and the deal has been made. Naturally, pay can be negotiated at the end, but of course if you go lower than what you promised, it will have repercussions, right? If you go higher, usually higher is always better, right? Alright, so your team of 5 is at ALF'S base camp, and as usual, you're providing your services as an adventuring party, and you've been provided or you've been offered a job today, as usual, right? Captain Alf, after hearing about the situation yesterday with the slavers, of course, did not go as he had hoped. And with your team of 5, he's hoping that you guys will be enough to help take on some more dangerous tasks, some more important ones. As the settlement increases in size, so does the needs of its settlers, right? And a need for expansion. So he has tested you out with clearing the grids in any direction. You are to go either east, southeast, or south, and you are to clear it out of monsters so that we can push our territories further out, right? Let's see. He had other teams, of course, the other day. Hunters and gatherers, more than likely. Scout out the land a little bit and observe for any monsters out there. So we're gonna check and see what kind of monsters are on every grid real quick. So we'll start with the grass grid here. Alright, I'm gonna check the rules real quick. Generator. Alright, so in these grasslands to the east, apparently there might be something was spotted, like a nest, an animal burrow, right? So it's a burrow of some sort was spotted out there. Gave clues to some kind of monster living out there, some monstrous sized burrow, right? If you want to go explore that and clear it out of the possible threat within, right? I don't know if I spelled that wrong. Let me double check. Burrow. Yeah, that's correct. So there's a burrow to the east if you want to go clear that. Let's see. Also to the south, another grassland area. There are sightings of something not too large actually. Nothing serious, but there's a herd of deer out there. They don't need to be killed or cleared out. They are friendly, so rather than clear them out or clear these monsters out of the grid, he would prefer that this grid is settled, particularly toward the southeast or east, where the forests are, so we can keep the deer within our borders, our territory, right? If we have established a base on the outskirts, right? Kind of forcing them toward us. So if you want to do that and establish a foothold and clear out one of these grids to the east or south of the deer grid, that would be perfect, right? Alright, in the forest directly south of us, apparently there's a population of wolves that need to be cleared out. So if you can go out and clear out these wolves, that would be magnificent,
ideal.
right? The forest would be safe if we can clear out, or at least drive off the wolves, force them into a new territory, right? Or out of this particular woodland. So wolf hunting, if you're interested. Alright, so what do you guys think you want to do? You want to go out and hunt wolves in the woods? Do you want to establish a foothold in one of these grids further past the deers? Or do you want to clear out a burrow directly east of here?
So, I personally think my idea here is that on the owlbear, we take either wolves so they don't hunt the deer, and then we can go clear one of these two places out. Because wolves are going to be an issue for us and those deer over there. If we can clear up the wolves, or at least drive them out. The deer.
Not bad thinking. Not bad thinking. I like it.
And then after we clear the wolves, we can hit one of these two places. So what do you guys think?
I feel like we should clear out the wolves first.
Clear out the wolves first. As no matter where we go, it's going to be probably dangerous, and we probably don't want to disrupt the deer square. So, say we make the forest below us safe, and then we can move on to. Is that all right with everyone?
Yeah.
All right, then. Go gather everyone, and we're going to head south then, because as far as I can tell, no one arguing with me.
Alright, BRUFUL, let's call the shot.
Am I muted?
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, it sounds like, yeah, BRUFUL has declared the party will be moving south, looking for wolves. And
Yes.
ALTEHYN, you have agreed. Clover, do you have any input on the situation? What do you want to do? Declare an action. AFK?
Queen,
Wait, you talking to me?
Clover?
No.
Oh, okay.
Queen. Yeah. What's your opinion on the situation?
I'm good with what you decide.
Wolves, then we're going south.
Alright, so how do you want to travel south? You want to just carefully move? You want to standard march? Do you want to how do you want to approach the south, basically?
We will standard march until we get to here,
Okay,
and then we're going to carefully moving. Like, we don't need to worry about this area.
right, it's
So
clear.
standard march, get here, and then we careful march over here. Our eyes and ears open for the wolves.
So about, yeah, careful march for the first half until we enter the wolf territory. It'll be a mile and a half out before we arrive in
I
the
feel if we go this, like, cause we start right here, right? We're right here.
yep, we're at ALF'S base camp.
And this okay. So yeah, since last time I was there, we should go instead of like a straight march. I kind of feel enter. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I feel like we should enter kind of more directly at an angle, or at least kind of go well. Because if we bring them down here, then that would push them closer to our base if we do that. So actually, yeah, just do a straight march. Sorry.
It doesn't. No, that is good input, yeah. But yeah, just straight march till here, and then careful marching here.
Alright, so your team is marching south, straight south,
Yes.
Straight south.
and we'll begin careful movement as they enter the wolf territory, so half speed. Alright, so for the first mile and a half, you're just standard marching, either crouch running or just marching, and
I feel like a steady walk.
steady pace, yeah, nothing too serious. So you march through the first part of the woods. Your rate of movement is 2 miles an hour in the woods, so it should take you about an hour to get to the wolf territory. 1 hour. Alright, we'll check for any wandering monster encounters. The chances are very low. 2 ones indicate a wandering monster. We'll check for any signs of large animals. We'll check for any signs of small game. You've safely traveled south to the wolf territory after an hour of marching. The time of day is currently 0900 hours. Right. So at 9 o'clock, you arrive at the northern edge of the wolf territory. At this point, you'll push carefully southward. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Pushing down.
And for
southward
how
careful.
far or how long? Just to the heart of the woods or further?
I say like right here.
Alright, just into
Yeah.
the northern
Yeah.
part. Okay, so not very far south.
But
It's about a mile
I
south.
said, yeah, yeah. I personally say we go to the heart, as we're more likely to encounter the wolves there. We're trying to encounter wolves and hunt them down.
So you can of course find a spot and then just camp there, right, until a wolf comes across your position.
Fair enough.
You can also
That works.
actively search as well, right? If you actively search, you might find tracks, and then that can lead you to the wolf's position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you want to just move south for a mile and then camp out to the position, or do you want to move further in? Actually,
I
Further,
say,
further in.
this might be like
yeah,
really
further.
dangerous territory. Like, you know, the heart of the woods might be where they're at, right? So you want
Yeah,
to push their
we're
position.
moving. Yeah, we're pushing their position on Harlem wolves. And I will say, yeah, we're just going to Harlem wolves.
All right.
I'm gonna open my dice real quick because someone's just not hoping, but preparing.
So now we are pushing the wolf position. During this march, we'll do a random encounter roll, see if there is one, right, with a wandering monster. Alright, there are none. We'll check for large animals. There are none. We'll check for small game. No small game encountered during that hour of marching. And lastly, we'll check for signs of the wolves, right? There's a decent chance you might come across signs on the way there. A 1 in 6 chance you will come across signs of the wolves. Alright, nothing fresh here, but as you approach, now on the way there were no signs, but now that you're at the middle of the forest, you of course will spot and observe an automatic success rate, right? Because this is the wolf territory. So now you automatically find signs upon arriving at the heart of the woods of these wolves, right? Now we'll check if we're surprised or not. We are not surprised. They are surprised. So you found their signs before they noticed you, right? At a close distance, so fresh tracks possibly, right? The starting distance is, we'll say 90 feet in this, or yeah, 30 yards, 90 feet. So that means you're moving through the woods when you can start to hear them in the distance, right? Not just so you might have came across tracks recently, as well as you start to hear them, right? So you're just marching for a moment. Someone might have come across a track, like wolf prints in the mud or dirt out here, or yeah, and then of course some of us might have heard something in the distance, like wolf barking, right, or howling. It's currently daytime, so most wolves would be asleep, more than likely. Some of them are up in the day. They have shifts probably, right? Some will protect the pack during the day, some will go out hunt at night. Depends on the situation. But currently, you're definitely near some wolves, right? Do you want to continue further toward the sound of the wolves, or you don't see any at the moment? You just hear them.
I feel like slowly go over there.
Yeah, be careful.
Quiet. Yeah, quiet. And carefully moving.
Right.
I have my spear out and ready.
Now the time of day is currently 11 o'clock because you did a careful approach, right? So it took you 2 hours to get here. Bear in mind that you characters are on a hungry stomach, so you're all been marching all morning before the approach, and you realize you're pretty hungry, right? You haven't eaten anything yet. So before we make our first approach, do you guys want to have some food here? At 90 feet from their position?
Well, do all of us start out with rations?
If you bought rations, you started with some. So you'll just hunt them hungry, on a hungry stomach, right?
Yeah.
All that you suffer is
rations,
-1.
but not enough for everyone.
So if you want, you can fall back.
So,
you know where they are now, so you can fall back and eat safely, or you can eat here where it's dangerous.
I say we pull back.
I'd say, well, because we don't have any food.
I do, but I don't have enough to feed everyone.
Yeah, exactly. So.
So.
You can split the rations, right? Like, if everyone eats a little bit, it will just calm your hunger or satiate your hunger for a short time, right? Rather than. Yeah. So you can eat now, or you can eat after you fall back, and split up 3 rations 6 ways or whatever. Everyone will get a little bit of something, which will at least calm their hunger down for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Not fully. So.
Yeah.
I was thinking we can attempt to kill and eat the wolves.
but we'd be on a hungry stomach, so we would get a
True.
-1. So I will split up the rations. There's 5 of us, correct?
I
Yeah,
think
there's 5 of you,
yes.
so you'll just split the rations 5 ways. So
So that leaves one extra one. So I would
one
just
extra
say
half. So one person
I
can
would
eat a
say-
full meal basically, and that
I
might
would-
be the
I will
person
eat
who
a full
owns
meal.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's LENUMIL's food, so he says he'll eat it.
Oh, then.
It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
not yours,
Lenumil.
right? It's his, right?
I thought I bought it. My bad.
No, it's his
Uh,
food.
Yeah, if he wants to have it, he can.
He will. He's a big man, and he paid for this food with his own money. Or maybe you paid for it and you gave it to him to carry. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think that's how it is because I don't have a backpack.
All right.
No, wait, no, he bought it. He
It was
bought
his
it.
food, yeah, with his own money that he
His food.
rolled. Because you had no money to start with, because you had to pay your old retainer,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to pay for your living expenses.
I thought I already paid it, like
You did
the
not.
last one, the first time.
No, you paid him at this game. So.
Okay.
All right. By the way, you will not be paid by ALF'S base camp today unless you complete the job that was assigned, right? Which is to clear out this grid. So if you don't clear the grid or hunt any wolves, you might not get paid today, right? So, because it's not an easy job right now. The only way you're gonna get paid for hunting wolves is to actually hunt wolves. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you can't kill
That's
any,
what we're about to do.
yeah. All right. Okay. So, the team has been fed. You no longer suffer -1 penalty for a short time. You can resume your old position. Make another
Mhm.
approach on the wolves. With the second approach, we have to still roll to see if they notice you. So you already know possibly where they are, but things could change. With our second approach, we are surprised. They are not surprised. So that means they hear us approaching. We know where they were, but with our second approach, they get the drop on us this time. So they see us or hear us, and we don't see them or hear them, right? It's at 30 feet. They noticed us, right? So they were on our trail at that point. Lunch hour took a few, we went back, had lunch. It was rations, so you don't have to cook rations. You can eat them raw. Naturally, they don't taste as great raw versus preparing a meal out of them. Let's see. But, let's see. So, in that case, it was only like 10 minutes. We fell back for 10 minutes, we ate for 10 minutes, and then we made our second approach after 10 minutes. At 11:30 in the morning, the wolves make their first move on us this time. So first time we encountered them, we had the first move, and we chose to fall back. Second time we encounter them, they get the first move.
They have the move.
All right, we are in their territory, so now their reaction's automatically hostile since we're moving through their territory more than likely, and the reaction's either that they're going to be on the defensive or the offensive. If they pass the morale check, they'll be offensive. If they fail, they'll be defensive, right? So we are in the heart of their territory, moving through their woods, right? They fail the morale check, so they are on the defense this time, right? So they don't actually engage, but we are in close proximity of them, and we realize that they're nearby after the first round. So after 10 seconds, we hear them a little bit, right? They make themselves known, and we hear them at 30 feet, and we notice that we're being surrounded, right? 5 of us moving through the woods. We can hear them carefully moving around us, encircling our crew, right? So
Wait, how many of them are there?
we can't see them and we can't hear them. We just know they're there, right?
Oh, true.
So
All right.
Like
what
a
is our
sick
reaction?
Instinct. You know something is there. You just don't know what it is, how many there are, and you just know you fucked up in some sort of instance.
Is it possible to make a square formation with all of our spears and stuff? If there is 5 of us, I don't know how well that looks. I want everyone to try to make a square.
Square formation.
Yeah, square formation. As is probably our best bet.
So we can hear them to the west, east, and south, and moving up northward, right? So we're creating a square formation. Imagine every grid is about 30 feet, 10 yards. So they're in close proximity to us. They are about 10 yards away from us, our crew. So they're encircling our crew, right? So we're creating a square out of the 5 of us. At least maybe like one person looking in each direction and one person in the middle, kind of just ready to react to any of the situations, right? Or turn it into a particular direction. There are only 5 of us though, so right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So we have one set of eyes on each side. Alright, so with that said, BRUFUL has made the call that you all will create a square formation. So it's up to every player to act out this order. But if they don't, because you know he can declare an order, but if you don't take action and follow his lead, then it means nothing. BRUFUL, which side are you observing? Or are you the middleman?
I will be the middleman, ready to react when anyone.
Alright, your retainer LENUMIL is now looking toward the south. Starting with CLOVER,
Alright.
are you looking south, east, west, or north, or something else?
I'm looking east.
Okay, and then LORIN, your retainer, do you want her to look north or west or something else?
Yeah, north.
North. Alright, and then ALTEHYN, ALTEHYN, right? Do you want to face
ALTEHYN, ALTEHYN, whatever.
Yeah. Are you facing west or some other direction?
I'll face west.
Very well. So now every flank is covered by one set of eyes at the very least. And you all are observing, and the wolves are on the defensive. So now the wolves, as we face all these directions, none of the wolves made themselves known visually, but audibly we know that they occupy all 4 flanks now, right? And they are on the defense, right? So they're not attacking. If we want to continue moving south, we will engage with the south group more than likely. So what's our next move? We have eyes on every direction, but now we're sitting ducks.
I order we'll start moving north.
North staying in the square formation?
Yeah, stay in the square formation. Everyone moves north.
Alright, so we are falling back. We are moving northward, staying in square formation. So people are walking sideways, people are walking backwards. We are moving toward the north, and let's see how they react to this. So now they're going to roll a morale check to say if they will continue to kind of just follow you or begin the attack, right? Alright, so that is a pass on their morale check. So they're going to start going on the offensive as you push north. So as you push north, the wolves toward the north go on the offensive. And all the other wolves will check on their moves. Pass, pass, pass. Oh no, fail, I think. So 2 groups are pass, 1 group is fail. So 1 group remains in the reserves while the other 2 groups make an approach. So the east and west are making their first approach. The north is closing in, the south keeps their distance, right? They're the reserve group in case maybe someone tries to flee, right? They'll be ready. They're going to stay protecting their home, which is to the south, right? So they'll stay as the defenders while these 3 groups go out and attack. Alright, numbering. This is a wolf, considered a wilderness wolf encounter, right? So we are in the heart of their territory. That means we're near the lair, right? Where their cubs are, or their pups, I mean. So their homes where they live and rest and eat. Okay. The pack numbers in the wilderness 3 to 18. We got a score of 8, which means there are 2 on every position. So 2 from the west, 2 from the north, 2 from the east, 2 to the south, right? Alright, so they are making their first approach. And we are carefully moving toward the north as we hear wolves moving in from the east, west, and north with our movement to the north, right? We are quickly engaged in melee with the north group before the other 2 groups, right? Because we are moving north, so the other 2 groups are still catching up to us, but we immediately enter a melee with the north group. So for our team, do we want multiple people facing off against the north, or do we still want guys facing east and south and west? Because they're going to be flanking too.
I want my retainer go help in the north.
Okay, so we'll do. Let's get some names down. So LENUMIL is on north flank. along with BRUFUL.
BRUFUL was in the middle, so he can react to anything.
So are you
So-
gonna react to the north, or are you gonna?
Yeah, he can react
Okay.
to the north.
Okay, and then so you guys are on north flank. The other guys are gonna stay on the other flanks, I suppose, right? The south, west, and east flank, right? I think Clover's got south, Lauren's got east, and ALTEHYN's got west, right? We don't hear any approaching from the south, so whoever's watching south can't turn their attention to either the east or west, right?
That was my retainer.
Oh, okay, very well.
I accepted so.
So just to re-clarify then, LENUMIL, BRUFUL are north, and I guess it could either be Clover or LORIN as well. So Clover, do you want to be north as well, or do you want to? Which direction do you want to be?
Yeah.
North. Okay. I suppose LORIN's to the east then, and we have ALTEHYN to the west, and no one on the south, right? Because south seems safe at the moment. Alright, first approach, we have 3 versus 2, okay? So the enemies move in against LENUMIL, who's holding a spear braced. BRUFUL, is a bow and arrow or spear?
Yeah, he's gonna have the spear.
Okay, spear braced. And then Clover, is it a hammer then? Warhammer?
Yeah.
In 2 hands? Alright, so you don't engage in melee right away. You have to wait till they're closer. But the first 2 wolves making their first approach, one spear on each of them, I suppose, right? To keep them at bay.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your first attack. We have initiative. And your NPC gets after roll because they're an NPC.
So I roll a d20.
You got an 18. That's a hit. Your retainer got a nat 1. That's a critical fail, right? So, during the first approach, LENUMIL, unfortunately, he was strong and ready, but with that nat 1, when the wolf came charging, right, he thrusted a little early and ended up thrusting into a tree and getting his spear stuck, right? So he saw the wolf charging, he was surprised and just quickly jabbed at a tree instead and got it stuck. So he's stuck in a tree as BRUFUL stabs into his enemy. BRUFUL roll damage.
Okay.
And the wolf is going to do a full charge to close the distance. So it's failing to be intercepted. That means you're going to get double damage. So your damage total is going to be 2d6
Yep.
because he wants to
Pretty
close.
good damage.
So he ignores the interception. Takes 7 damage so he can close the distance, because after he closes, he has the advantage and you won't, right? So he will take a lot of damage at first, but then he's going to dish out. It's going to counteract, right? And then you can't do much damage at close proximity. So you did 7. He has a total of 7 plus 4. So it's 11 hit points. So one of these guys to the north has 4 hit points out of 11 left. So
Damn it.
one is wounded pretty bad. He got past your spear, so you definitely sliced into him pretty good. Good stab in there. But he pushed past that and closed the distance. He won't be able to attack this round because he did a sprint, right? So it's full move just to close. The next round he can start biting and clawing at you. So he crashes into you after you sliced into him with your spear. As for the other one, it went right past LENUMIL's spear and jumped right into LENUMIL and starts gnawing into him, right? So, actually, it can't yet. It did a full move against him. So it sprinted into him and crashes into him. I guess the crash into you could be considered, you know, a grapple almost, right? They just slam into you with their body weight, possibly can knock you down, right? So you're going to make a force source check to hold your ground. So roll 1d6. I'm rolling for LENUMIL. LENUMIL fails to stand his ground, possibly. Alright. Yeah, the wolf knocks LENUMIL over, right? Because he failed to double the force.
What's the Laminel?
Strength? plus
13,
1 bonus.
So
Oh wait, maybe.
But I didn't mean to roll.
You need to roll a. Actually, LENUMIL might be sturdy. He rolled that. Was it a
Yeah.
3 I rolled on him? Let me see. What's the history?
yeah, it was a 3.
Yeah, so it was a 3. All right, go ahead and roll again. Roll a d6. This is gonna be for your fourth doors. This is our BRUFUL, as the wolf slams into you. This wolf
Okay,
slams into you with a normal force.
Normal force. Also, it doesn't. I see.
You stand forcefully, so you stand sturdy. Right, that was a success on your side. So you were not knocked over. You actually, held sturdy against his push. So he slams into you, but you hold your ground. So he just like crashes into you, and you like hold it back with the shaft of your spear, and you stand sturdy as it slams into you. So there's a wolf on you, and you're just standing upright against it, and standing upright against you, trying to bite on you, but you're holding it back with your spear. Unfortunately fortunately for LENUMIL, because he's a stronger man, if he wasn't, he wouldn't have been able to, but he held his ground too, right? So it was a bit of a struggle on his side, right? He got his spear stuck. Now he's trying to keep a wolf from tackling him to the dirt, right? If he's on that ground, he will have a disadvantage, right? Being on the floor with the wolf on top of him. All right, so far things look pretty good, right? We are not dying. We have wounded one of them. And as for Clover, Clover, your turn. The wolves are in close proximity. You can swing your hammer down on them. Go ahead and roll to hit. You can either go for the one on LENUMIL or the one on BRUFUL. What was your target?
The one. Which one has the lowest health?
The one that BRUFUL hit. Then you saw one got sliced.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for that one.
Ruffle. Yeah, the one that's damaged.
Okay. Roll damage. It's gonna be 1d6. You hit.
Even with two-handed.
All right. +1 -1 from strength. So 6 damage total, and that's a kill. So the one that crashed into BRUFUL, and BRUFUL holds sturdy, you're beside him, and you just kind of two hands swing it into the side of the wolf's skull, and that wolf goes crashing down, yelping in pain as blood spurts out of its head. Right. 1 kill. Nice. So we are on the winning side. At least the north flank is winning. Let's see. -2 out of 11 for once. That one's definitely dead. Okay. As that was all happening, ALTEHYN and LORIN are basically just buying us time because they might automatically lose the battle that they're about to engage in. Right? Unfortunately, it's a 2v1, so it's a really bad situation on their side. They just bought the north flank some time, might be able to buy them some time. So, 2 wolves approach from the west. ALTEHYN, your way of defense looks like you want to be spear or bow.
Spear.
Okay. So you can only brace against one target naturally. So one of them is going to go right past you, or right into you, while the other one tries to get past your spear. Fortunately, they're doing a dead sprint to us, right? They're trying to crash into us with their dead sprint. So they get an automatic. They don't get to attack us normally, but they do have a chance to just take us down to the floor, right, and go into a grapple. So ALTEHYN, you're going to roll to see if you can brace and spear one of them dead, right, before they crash into you. Roll to hit. You have initiative.
Roll a D20.
20. Yep. 14.
Oh yeah.
With bonuses applied, that should be a hit. Roll damage. It's gonna be so you intercept one, and this wolf is trying to break past your interception. He's not trying to stay put, so you're gonna get double damage. He's gonna go right into your spear, and you're gonna deal up a total of 2d6 damage with your brace. You can have your spear in 2 hands, so you get more damage. All right.
Nice.
So if you brace with 2 hands,
Hand.
you get damage bonus. Yeah, so it's gonna be typically a d6 plus 1, but it's times 2 damage, so a d6 plus 2 or 2d6 plus 2. So 8 plus 2 is 10 damage if you brace. You have no strength bonus applied here, so 10 damage total. So that's a pretty good brace. All right, let's see if it's a kill or not.
Yeah, that's more like
Total hit points.
Yeah.
Plus 4 is 14. You did 10. He's at 4 out of 14. So one wolf is badly wounded. It's a pretty big wolf that came crashing into your spear. He closes the distance with you though, right? Because he took the intercept damage. So now they're both on you, and they're both trying to tackle you to the ground. So naturally, it's an automatic success for them. It's 2v1, so they overpower you with the weight if they slam into you. So both wolves have you on the ground. One is just kind of holding you down while the other one's going to execute you next round.
Right.
So if no one comes to
I have a question.
back you up, you're automatically going to die. What's up?
Wolves weigh less than the average man. So in
Average wolf's weight.
theory,
Let's see. Average wolf weight. The average wolf weighs, for a male, it is,
I think
let's
it's
see,
50.
100
No,
pounds.
it's not. Maybe. Yeah.
It's about 100 pounds on average for a male, an adult wolf. So that means
Yeah.
if they are forceful, they do 200 pounds of force, right? So on average, it's
so
100 pounds each. So when they slammed to ALTEHYN, we'll roll to see how much force they did total. So they both failed it, so it's 200 pounds total. ALTEHYN's only 160, so they currently are struggling to hold him down, but they've got him down, right?
Yeah.
So at the moment,
well, I'll say, he could also doesn't he need to roll a d6 to see if he can hold his ground? Because
yes, you could. Yeah, ALTEHYN, give me a d6, see if you can hold your ground and not get tackled to the dirt. Oh, nice. You passed. So you're applying 320 pounds right now against their 400 pounds. Or no, they're 200 pounds. So that means you held your ground. They weren't able to take to the floor yet. So they slammed into you, right? Like two wolves jumped you, right? But you were able to fight back, basically. You were able to stand your ground. So they leapt into you. The first wolf with his teeth going right at you. You blocked him with your spear shaft. The other one, you were able to like kick him away, right? So you're fighting them off right now. You were able to hold your ground and not get tackled. Because those 200 pounds versus your 320. So you held sturdy. They're like trying to push into you, right? Two wild wolves are up against you, just trying to bite and tear you to the floor, right? Or bite and pull you down to the floor. But they haven't been able to successfully do that. They slammed into you and you held sturdy. So ALTEHYN's actually doing pretty good by himself. He held the line. As for LORIN, the NPC fighter of CLOVER, 2 versus 1 fighter. I'm going to have her make a morale check. She's by herself. She's an NPC. Right? Just like our players in real life have morale, right? Some of us just leave the game early. Even NPCs can do that. So, alright. LORIN barely passed the morale check on the dot, right? Holds the line and is preparing her spear, right?
I would like to have 2 spears.
Brace with 2 spears. Okay, so how multi-attack works, by the way, if you want to attack with 2 weapons, is that they are both, you're able to attack with both attacks or both weapons. However, they're both only half effective, right? So, all right, here we go. The 2 wolves coming in. You try to brace against 2 different wolves with 2 different spears, right? Let's see if it works. And your forces definitely don't have enough strength to hold back 2 wolves, but you might have enough brace to spear at 2 different wolves. The first one, your right hand, your main hand, LORIN is NPC, so I have to roll for it. She hits it. Second one hits it as well in that 20s. Alright, so she got super lucky.
Damn.
She holds 2 spears against them, sturdy against the dirt, and just prepares for their charge. And then, of course, they end up skewering themselves into it. The first wolf takes double damage because he's trying to break past your spear wall, right? So close the distance. So he takes double damage. He takes a total of 3, and then it's one-handed, so no strength bonus. So just 3 damage with the brace. He has a total of 7 plus 4, 11, so minus 3 is 8 out of 11 hits. So 1 is just nicked as it closes the distance. So she hit it, she nicked it. Right, she nicked one of them, right? As for the other one, it was a critical success. So that one takes a nat 20 critical success. So of attack, and we'll take double damage, right? So she deals 46 damage instead. Total of 6 damage.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
This one has 13 hit points. So 6 damage out of 13, 7 out of 13 left. So they both got nicked by her spears. It was a pretty lucky hit on both of them, right? And then they close in and try to take her to the ground. She is a woman, so she's slightly lighter than the average man, so her force force is not as powerful. Let's see.
Still better than a wolf.
Yeah. All right. Her force doors is a fail, and for theirs, 1 success, 1 fail. So 300 pounds total. She's taken to the floor. Right. All right. And only one is necessary. So the one that passed holds her down, while the other one will prepare to execute her. Right. Next round. So we know that Lauren's on the ground. It's not looking good for Lauren. She's been taken down. Right. And if no one backs her up next round, she's out of the game, right? She's gonna be killed. So she's on the ground. She's, probably yelling like "Help!" Right. All right, back to the north flank. We have 3 guys on north flank. It's round 2 of combat. Starting with LENUMIL. Do you want LENUMIL's a retainer? Do you have orders for LENUMIL? Otherwise, he's gonna keep on spearing at the wolf, the last one up to the north.
Keep spearing the wolf.
All right. As for BRUFUL, do you want to turn and help Lauren, or do you want to keep spearing the same wolf, or something else?
I am going to turn and help. What was his name?
Lorin.
No, it's
ALTEHYN?
Yeah,
Clover?
ALTEHYN.
ALTEHYN.
Yeah,
ALTEHYN?
I turn to help. Yeah.
Alright, he still has 2 on him. Yeah. So, BRUFUL is turning to help ALTEHYN. LENUMIL actually has to free his spear first if he wants to spear back. So,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
right now, he's got 1 wolf on him, which he managed to hold his ground against. So this round, I think he's, instead of freeing his spear, actually, he's probably going to make a morale check to see if he'll stay put or just run away. We're not sure what he's going to do. He's in a BC. We're about to find out. We know BRUFUL plans on turning to take on the ones attacking ALTEHYN. As for CLOVER, do you want to help your retainer or something else?
Yeah.
She's about to be killed, right? So CLOVER is turning around to help Lorin, who's on the ground trying to push the wolves off of her and free herself, right, from their grapple. If she doesn't free herself fast enough, she'll be executed during the grapple. ALTEHYN, on the other hand, you have 2 against you in close proximity. The spear has been rendered useless unless you're able to back up and spear at them, right? Get some distance, but they are on your ass, basically, right? So, 2 wolves up against you. How do you want to defend yourself?
Well, isn't BRUFUL helping me though?
He's about to. He's not helping you quite yet, right? So at this moment, do you want to go into a grapple?
Spear, can I try and free my spear from the other wolf?
It's already free. Your spear's not stuck.
Okay.
You sliced him on his approach, and then he pushed past your spear and into you. So both wolves are against you, gnawing at your spear or your clothes. At the moment, they haven't made full contact with you. They crashed into you, and now this round you can either kick them, you can grapple them, you can try to back up and spear at them.
I'm going to take another lunge with the spear.
Okay, so stabbing in close proximity. So basically, you'll, if you're not gonna back up and spear, right, you're gonna grab your spear closer toward the tip or the spear head, and then you're gonna try to stab in close proximity. All that happens really is you lose leverage, you lose a little bit of that leverage. Main thing is you lose a lot of speed in the process, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. So they'll definitely get the jump on you more than likely before you can even have a chance. Because such a long, large, cumbersome weapon like a spear in close proximity is at a disadvantage naturally. Alright, so we'll resolve this combat round 2, starting with LENUMIL. LENUMIL's got 1 wolf on him. He was able to hold it back last round after he got his spear stuck. This round, he's making a morale check, which he passed, I think. Barely.
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah, just barely.
Just barely passed the morale check. And therefore, he will stay and fight as ordered, right? So, with the wolf so close to him, his spear already stuck in a tree, he's going to go into a grapple and try to grapple this wolf down to the ground, right?
Yeah,
so
that could go.
When it comes to grapple rules, how this works is, let me review it. On a successful hit against a target's unarmored armor class, the target may be grappled. The grappled target is encumbered with the grappler's weight and double if the grappler is forceful. The grappled target may break free if they apply more weight than the grappler normally or forcefully. Grapplers are susceptible and may be automatically killed if helpless. Grapplers that are over encumbered are considered helpless, right? So if you can over encumber someone, right, stop them from moving, have more weight than them, then they are helpless. So in this situation, if he attempts to grapple, he will become susceptible, right, to an attack. But the wolf is not choosing to grapple turn, it's choosing to bite. And what matters here now is initiative, who acts faster. So if he acts faster, he has a chance to grab the wolf, but if he doesn't, the wolf has a very, very good chance to just bite him normally, right? So we're going to do initiative between him and the wolf. Here's his initiative. He scored 3, the wolf scored 5. So right before he could, because he plans on taking a susceptible action, as he reaches and grabs at the wolf for a grapple, the wolf gains this an advantageous attack against him because he's susceptible when he's going into reach. So it's like biting at his hand that's reaching for it, right? And pulling him in. So as he lunges toward the wolf for a grapple, the wolf easily goes in for a bite with a high bonus to hit. Lands a 7 with bonuses applied. Total bonuses +4 because he's susceptible. +1 from fighting skill. That's about it. He does not have enough armor class to beat that, so he's going to be hit. And he is susceptible, so he takes double damage. So as he moves in for a grapple, he takes a total of 2d6 damage from the bite, I think. Double check the rules. Yeah, their bite attack is 1d6, so it's 2d6 during the bite. So as he moves in for a grapple, he's bit at, goes for his neck, and deals 7 damage to LENUMIL. And most men would die from such a hit, but he's a massive fighter, right? So he's at 3 of 7, he's badly wounded. And now, after he's been bit on the neck, he's going in for his own attack, a grapple. He got a nat 1, just like the first attack, which is quite unfortunate. And during his grapple, basically, as he reached for it, and he's bit on the neck, he ends up tripping over and falling prone. Right, so he trips over from the bite, collapses on his side, and now the wolf is just tearing into his neck as he's like struggling to fight back. Right, so he's just tripping on himself. He's tweaking out, right, from that bite. So he's like, he was originally trying to grapple, now he's just trying to push it off of him, right? It's just ripping open his neck, so, or tearing into his neck. So LENUMIL's a huge guy, but as you can tell, sometimes you can get bad luck. All right.
Yeah, bad luck.
All right, so 2 nat 1s in a row for LENUMIL. As for Clover, Clover turned around to help LORIN. As he turns around, LORIN's got 2 wolves on her. They're one's trying to hold her down while the other one bites, but before they can execute, she has a chance to struggle and keep them from executing her. So before even Clover can turn around and help her, she has to help herself, right? Because Clover wasn't originally helping her. So it's to get over there and help her. So here comes LORIN's initiative. She has a 3. Here comes the wolves' initiative. They have a 2. So before the wolves can hold her down and execute her, she has a chance to struggle free, and she will do that. So she's currently grappled, right? So she has to break free. She's trying to break free. That's a pass on her side. Let's see the wolves, right? They try to hold her down. That's a fail for both of them. So she's able to do 200 pounds of, or roughly 280 pounds of force right there. And they're only able to do up to 200 pounds. So she has enough force. Let's see. So she's doing 240, and they're doing 200. So she technically has enough force to hold them both down, or push them both off, in this case. So she was grappled. So she pushes them both off of her. So both wolves are thrown off, right? She kicks one off, throws the other one off, and gets some distance, right? Grabs her spear, and prepares to brace as they come back toward her, right? So she'll to get them off of her, right? Because she overpowered both of them, actually, physically. And then as they make their approach again, her second approach, she braced her spear, right? She threw him off, grabs at her spear, braces it, and then, of course, the cleric moves in to swing on them. And here comes the brace attack. 19.
Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty good.
She has 2 spears, doesn't she?
She had 2. Actually, she's not going to make an attack this round because she's grabbing the spears this round. So she's grabbing the spears. They've been thrown off. They're making their approach as they're thrown off. they make their approach. She grabs the spears, and then the cleric moves in to swing on them. So the cleric rolls. Cleric, go ahead and roll.
Who's gonna roll? Oh, there we go. 2.
Actually, I think she can still react to what they're about to do. So she threw him off, which I won't say counts as an attack. It was just the grapple, or I guess they were grappling the whole round. Yeah, so they were trying to. Their action in that case was to keep their weight on her, and they failed because she was struggling. So, yeah, the whole round it was just them grappling, right? It was them trying to hold her down while she pushed them off near the end of the round, not the start of the round. It took her the whole round to get them off of her. While that was all happening, the clerics ran in there in the middle of the grapple to swing. What was it? What did you get again? History. 2? Alright, so 2 is a miss. Yeah, you got in there despite your high bonuses to hit, and they're, because they're busy, occupied, tearing her apart. You swung on them, and they're able to react to you, right? So the one that's tearing into her quickly backs up as he sees you, of course, approaching, and prepares to defend itself. It just kind of sidesteps. You swing and miss, and then you get kicked back, right? So basically, Clover kind of got up there to help. Didn't really help too much, but at least is there now to help in the following round. LORIN, of course, was able to push them both off by herself, right? Alright, while all that was happening, BRUFUL went toward ALTEHYN to help him, but before BRUFUL could get there, ALTEHYN was in the midst of a close combat. His plan was to spirit them in close combat. Despite his long spear shaft, he reaches toward the top of the spear and tries to slice or stab into them, right? Anyway, right? Despite the despite the length of the spear, he tries anyway. And before he can, as he reaches toward the top of the spear to get some close jabs at them, they have initiative automatically, and they're gonna go in for bites against him. At this close of range, I would consider him to be somewhat susceptible, right? So they're so close to him, he's not able to properly defend himself as he's reaching for the top of his spear, trying to keep them at bay. They're super close to him. Let's see. Yeah, he's trying to defend himself. I don't know how he can. Like, he's kicking at them, maybe. As
You can use the
Brace
spear
with my
trap.
spear? Or.
it's hard to brace with your spear at this close of range, right? You're trying to. Right now, I can see you.
Wait,
like,
is it possible for me to grab an arrow without using the bow? Do I have to use the bow?
You can, yeah, you could grab an arrow, but that would be indecision, right? Or that would be not indecision, but indecisiveness, right? So like you would, so if you switch your action, your character like has to still do the first action, right? But like stops halfway
Sure,
to
yeah.
switch his action, right? So you already declared your plan or your action already.
Yeah,
which was to,
I'll keep my first action.
yeah, grab near the top of your spear to slice at them, right? So that you can still use it in close range. As you reached up there, I'm not going to say you're susceptible, actually. I'm going to say that you're able to still kind of defend yourself by kicking, stepping away, and pushing back with the spear shaft, even though they're very close. One of them has a normal attack against you, one has a flank bonus. So the normal attacker scored a 9 with his bonuses to hit, which include a +1 from his fighting skill, and I forgot, but yeah, +4 from Thaco. Not Thaco. Yeah, fighting skill, +1 from Thaco, because he has higher hit die than you. So yeah, he's gonna hit. The second one with the flank bonus as well is gonna hit. So as you're reaching for the top of your spear, so you can stab in close proximity, 2 wolves are up against you, right? One is like got his claws on your spear while biting into your chest or neck. That one hit and dealt 6 damage to ALTEHYN. And that's a lot of damage. I brought him to -1, which automatically killed him. So as he's taken down by the first wolf, who just is right in front of him, and basically as he's grabbing at the spear's head to slice at it in close proximity, the wolf is just up against him and gripping him with his claws and tearing into his neck and brings him to the ground, right, chewing through his
you
neck.
could have saved me earlier.
Yeah, BRUFUL was a little too late, right? He turned around, went up there, but by the time he got over there, the wolf already took him to the floor, right, and was ripping through his neck. Now the second wolf that was about a flank, technically since that first wolf is tearing into his neck, he can redirect his attack. So he sees that one tearing to his neck. He hears and sees BRUFUL approaching too. BRUFUL, you have the initiative here, and he turns to try to close and bite against you. Right, he will still be able to move and bite at the cost of moving through an intercept if he is intercepted. You have initiative, roll to hit. And
I miss, might be a hit, depends.
Okay.
Because doesn't, since he...
So how it would happen is that both wolves were up against him. One wolf brought him to the floor, was chewing into his neck, while the other one, hears you approach, turns around, but I'm going to give you a rear attack bonus. You came around from behind as he was busy, originally trying to help kill ALTEHYN, right? So he's indecisive, right? Or not exactly indecisive, but
was distracted.
Yeah, was kind of occupied with trying to help his friend, realizing his friend already took care of ALTEHYN. He turns around to see you, but before he could, you already thrust it into his back. So you scored an 8 + 4 from back attack, or rear attack, rear flank, and so that brings you to a 12. And with other bonuses included, which include, let's see, what other bonuses you got? Right,
I think that's still a hit because they have AC of 7.
Yeah, they're pretty easy to hit. All right, there's no other bonuses or penalties, I think, so you're able to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. It's gonna be
2d6.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2d6 as he moves in through your spear, right? Trying to get past your spear and into you.
Yeah. So I have a quick question before
Sure.
I do this. I was looking at combat rules, and I looked at spears. They have a d6/d8. Does that mean if I two-hand my spear, I get a d8 instead, or?
Let's see.
Yeah, just.
Ethan, I'm just now seeing your DMs.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You're dead.
Dang it. You're right.
Oh no, I think it should be just a d6. Yeah, it shouldn't be a d8 because it's a one-handed weapon and 2 hands. It should get a +1 damage. So I guess it's either a d8 or a d6 +1. So we'll go with d6 +1 though.
Yeah. Okay. Get good damage. Incredible damage. 9 damage. Let's see how much health it has.
All right, so you rolled 9 just now.
Yeah. Did you see it?
Sorry, it was a little too quick, but yeah, I'll believe you. So you rolled a 5 and a 4 or something like that.
A 5 and a 3 because the +1 damage. I'm two-handing my spear.
Okay, yeah. So let me see the roll next time, so I can actually do the math behind it.
Yeah, I rolled it on the owlbear.
Okay. What did you exactly roll? Don't add any bonuses yet.
I rolled a 5 and a 3, so it's an 8.
Okay, so it's 8. It's gonna be 10 because it's a d6 +1 if you two-handed, right? So if you get double damage, it's 2d6 +2. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So yeah. All right. So 10 damage. No other bonuses to apply. All right. Let's see if it's a kill or not. Oh, so roll dice. 2d8. All right. So 12 + 4, 16. You did 10, so it's that 6 hit points left. So it's the strong one that went toward you. The weaker one is taking care of ALTEHYN. So yeah, 6 out of. So it's 10 damage, right? So Yeah, 16 hit points. 6 out of 16. This is a big one. Alright. So you got a good hit in there. He closed the distance and makes his own attack against you. Here comes his bite. Nat 1. Alright.
That one.
So I'm gonna say that nat 1 just means that as he crashes into you, let's see.
He goes to lunge, but doesn't like.
Well, he's already gotten past the
He
spear.
doesn't fully open his jaw.
No, I'm gonna say that because he did get nicked, and he went past your spear, but the damage caused him to trip up, right? And so by the time he gets to you, he's like prone, right? He like crashes into the dirt, and that when something is prone, they're susceptible, right? So next round, if he doesn't get up quick enough, you have to just jab into the top of his head, right? Like he's susceptible, right? If you have initiative, you get a +4 and double damage. The susceptible enemies are very vulnerable, right? So he crashes into the.
Yep.
He's badly wounded. He gets stabbed pretty hard, and then by the time he gets to you, get past your spear, he's like rolling over and twisting in pain, right? Like from the amount of pain you inflicted, right? So he's trying to get back up. He's been injured pretty bad, right? And he's susceptible right now. He's trying to get back up to fight. Possibly he'll just run away, right? He's been badly wounded. One of the biggest wolves in their team, 16 hit point wolf, is already at 6, right? He's maybe one of the ALF'S or something, right? One of the biggest wolves in their group. Okay, as you got that hit in there, and unfortunately ALTEHYN was killed in action. For the remainder of the game, Salza, you're welcome to spectate or you're welcome to take your leave at this point. Thanks for playing, brother. Until next time.
Hope you had fun.
If it's alright, if it's alright, I want to stay.
You can stay, and possibly if they want, Ethan or Queen, since they have spare characters, they can let you take one of their retainers, right? So, play as one of their retainers.
You're right with that.
You might not be able to keep it, but you can at least declare the actions and make the rolls for it, right? So.
That's yeah.
Do you want to do that?
I mean, if they're okay with it.
Yeah. You okay with it, Queen?
Who's offering? One of them would have to offer to let you play their retainer.
I let you
I'm
play
fine
my
if she
retainer.
plays mine.
Well, Lorin might
Except
die
now we had-
soon. I don't know. Right. I mean, she was able to hold her ground last round. Or this round, I mean. But she's in a bad position. I think LENUMIL's in a better position, maybe. Or no, LENUMIL's in a bad position too.
Yeah.
They're both in bad positions. So I guess out of these two terrible positions, do you want to take on... Do you want to be LENUMIL or Lorin?
Which terrible position do I want?
North flank or east flank?
There's one that's really strong.
Lorin's doing alright so far. She's just prone on the
Yeah.
floor. She kicked off
No,
her
she got
enemies. She's out of it, yeah.
If it's alright, I'll take Lorin.
Alright, so you're Lorin at the moment. If Queen's okay with it.
That's
Alright.
fine.
So you'll make her rolls and take her actions, right? Alright, going to combat round 3 now. So combat round 2 has been resolved, right? We did all moves for combat round 2. I forgot this group here. So the group to the south, we're going to roll their reaction to see if they are... Morale check, I mean. See if they'll change up their moves, right? So... passing morale means that they will remain disciplined and continue to defend the lair from back here. Fail morale means that they decide to push in, right? They run out of patience and move into help. So pass morale, they'll stay back and just keep watching the fight. 1 dead wolf and 1 dead PC. So far it's an even battle, right? Okay, starting with the north flank. LENUMIL, he is in a bad position. He was nat 1 last round, right? And ended up freaking, after he attempted to grapple, he got one wolf biting in his throat, and he fell over, so he's prone.
Yeah, I think he was prone.
So he's very susceptible right now. One wolf is on top of them, and it's about to finish him off. So at this point, he's gonna try to. He automatically let himself get grappled because he went prone, right? So he's got one wolf on top of him, and he's gonna try to break out of the grapple right now. So he's trying to throw the wolf off of him, right? Trying to break free. So Wolf's got him in a grapple, and he's got to push out of it, and then he can take further actions. So, like counter the grapple. So first he's got to free himself before he can counter. So he's stuck in a grapple. Wolf has got him in a grapple. Wolf is trying, as he tries to break free, the wolf will try to hold him down in reaction to that. If the wolf tries to execute him during the grapple, he can't properly execute him unless he stops struggling, but he's still struggling. So the wolf will continue to try to hold him down. And for BRUFUL joined the western flank with ALTEHYN, or yeah.
Before I died, or attempted.
Yeah, he's dead now. So ALTEHYN KIA. Now it's BRUFUL over here. So it's a BRUFUL 1v2, soon to be, right? The wolf that killed ALTEHYN will be approaching you too, possibly. It's gonna be a 2v1 soon. Alright, so Clover on the other hand, you joined up with LORIN last round. You swung at one of the wolves that were busy biting at her, but she pushed them both off of her and managed to grab at her spears right after. So she pushed them. As they got pushed away, she reached for her spears, one in each hand. They weren't too far away, so she got both spears back. For this round, Clover, do you want to just swing your Warhammer into them or something else?
Yeah.
Alright. Neither wolf has been, or actually both wolves have been wounded. You want to go for the weaker one or the stronger one?
The weaker one.
Okay. And LORIN has 2 spears and will, I guess, brace at or stab at both of them with a spear in each hand. I did forget, she is supposed to do half damage. I gave her full damage. But like I said, in the multi-attack, optional extra attack,
Not
the damage is halved and maybe, and to hit maybe penalized for both attacks. Yeah, so she's supposed to get when an optional
17 and not 20, so
yeah, it would still get the double, but then it will also get the half. She still has to suffer the half, right? So technically, this one up here that looks like it took 6 damage should have only taken 3 damage, so it should be at 10. This one here that took 3 damage should have taken only 2 damage, so it should be at 9.
I don't think that's possible with D6. That many D6s, right? Because it was double. So that one got nat 20. That was 4 D6s. So.
Okay, a minimum of 1 damage each.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Alright. So, optional extra attacks. Combatants may make an extra attack within their weapon's attack line with an offhand weapon or even an unarmed attack. However, damage is halved, and 2 hit may be penalized for both attacks. Right. So, technically she's supposed to get -4 to hit. Way more inaccurate if she's attacking with 2. Alright. So, next up is, yeah, LORIN. Still trying to fight with 2 spears. In real life, it's very impractical. I mean, if it was practical, it would have been done. Now, it's nice for crowd control, possibly, especially if your enemy is inferior and easier to kill. But against a stronger foe, it might buy you some time, but technically it shouldn't be very effective.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Alright. So, LORIN's gonna try to do the same thing, it sounds like. Or actually, it's up to Saza now, right? So, Saza, you have a spear in each hand. You have 2 wolves nearby. Both are wounded slightly. You want to make a multi-attack again? Or, yeah, you want to do extra attack, or...
I think I'll go for... Can I lunge both at one,
One wolf?
Can I both... Yeah, one wolf.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I forgot. Alright.
So you focus on just one, I guess the one that Clover's not going
Yeah.
for, right?
Yeah.
So The one that Clover engaged in last round, he's gonna keep fighting that one. So I guess either one, right? And then you're attacking the other one. So as you guys are gonna make those attacks, right now we're still declaring action. We're not resolving the round quite yet. So we know what LENUMIL is doing. We know what these two are doing. And then for BRUFUL, do you plan to? You have one wolf on you, in close proximity now, right? So you can't use your spear properly. What's your plan from here?
But it's prone. So I'm backing up and stabbing the one that's prone.
Okay, it's the one that crashed into you that went prone, right? You're gonna step away, get some distance, and then stab into him, right?
Yep.
And you got this guy coming up toward you, just charging your position from ALTEHYN's corpse. Alright, so now we know what we're all doing, and we're gonna find out what actually happened. So starting with LENUMIL. LENUMIL up here to the north. He's prone, he's trying to break free before he can. He has to make an initiative check to see if he can break free before the wolf tries to execute him, right? Wolf is currently successfully grappling him, and he has to try to break free before he's executed. So, initiative, he has a 1, and the wolf has a 4. So before he can even break free, the wolf takes an action, and the wolf decides to execute him, right? So while he's on the floor, grappled automatically, because he got that nat 1, the wolf ends up, it's already got enough force to just hold him down. It's right on top of him, right? And just tries to, its teeth in his neck tries to just tear open his throat, and it does, right? It just rips open his throat, blood spurts everywhere, and that is the end of LENUMIL. LENUMIL was executed. Status: killed
Beefy
by
dude, he's
wolf.
gone.
So massive, beefy fighter killed by a wolf,
Yeah.
right?
Killed by a damn stupid wolf.
Took execution damage, so wolf dealt a total of just like basically double damage. So like 7 damage, -4 hits, dead. Alright, so LENUMIL is killed in action this round. As for LORIN and Clover, let's see how they went. So basically, starting with Clover, roll to hit. You're in close proximity with one wolf that you swung at and missed. This wolf this round will try to attack you as well. I'm gonna say you still have the initiative. So roll to hit. Next round he will have the initiative though. But like how it looks right now is that you swung and missed, and he's turning around to start biting at you. And as he's turning around to start biting at you, he's swinging again. Right? So roll to hit when ready, Clover. $10. With bonuses and penalties applied. I believe that's a miss with your penalty of -1 and no other major bonuses. Yeah, it's a miss. The wolf goes in for its own attack against you. Scores a 6 with fighting skill. Gets a +4. Goes up to a 10. And with the DACO bonus, goes up to an 11. No other bonuses can be applied. Your armor class is only 8. So it hits on the dot. So you're hit, and you take a total of 1d6 damage from the bite. 5 damage. Clover is bit in the neck area. Has 1 hit point remaining as it chews down on her neck. Alright, so as Clover is being chewed down, we're going to see how LORIN does. So LORIN grabbed at her spears and tries to thrust both spears into the approaching wolf, right? So the one that she pushed off last round. She gets up.
Yep.
Braces the spears as it makes its approach. Because she was getting up, though, the wolf has a chance to make a move before she can fully get up, right? And therefore get past the spears without any... Well, last round, all she was able to do was throw the wolf off of her and then grab her spears. That's it. She didn't quite get up yet. She was grabbing at her spears.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, so I'm still laying on the floor now.
Yeah. So this round, you're getting out because if you stab from... You could stab from the floor, but you'll have a disadvantage and the enemy would have an advantage, right?
Yeah.
So do you want to get up, I suppose, right? The consequences to getting up is that you have to make an initiative check, which means you have to get up faster than he can approach. If you don't, by the time you get up to stab at it, it's already closed the distance, right? So do you want to stab from the floor and have initiative, right? Or do you want to get up first and possibly not have initiative? Initiative means you get first strike, right? So right now, if you stay on the floor, you have first strike.
Yeah, I'll stay on the floor.
Okay, so you stay lane, you brace your spears against it as it comes toward you, and you hold steady. You prepare to brace and thrust, right? You have initiative, so make your attacks. First attack, go ahead and roll 1d20 because you're doing an optional attack.
Okay.
Optional extra attack. Both attacks will be half damage and minus 4
17.
penalty. So minus 4 penalties of 13, with bonuses included, and penalties, other penalties. That's a hit. The damage is going to be d6. It's going to be times 2 because the wolf is closing the distance, and then minus or divided by 2 because you're doing a multi attack, and then also you are prone. You're susceptible. So you're attacking from the prone. I'm gonna say. I think I already gave you your penalty for attacking from prone. Oh, actually, so you're getting a bonus. You get a time steal bonus because the enemy's charging you, right, moving past your interception. But you get a half damage because your optional attack, right? And you get another half because you're prone. Yeah, that's right. So you're gonna get a total of a d3 damage, right? Yeah, that's right. That's correct. So go ahead and roll a d3. It's just a d6 divided by 2 rounded up. So 2 damage.
3.
Alright. So this wolf has already been wounded. So you did 2. You nicked him with the first spear. He went down to 7. And then your second spear, roll to hit again. You get 2 attacks, right? So because you did an optional extra attack.
6. So.
You have to
3
roll.
damage.
You have to roll attack first. Roll 1d20.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Nat 1.
Oh no, a natural 1.
So, what that one will mean is basically, as the wolf moved in, I'm gonna say you were prone. It's a critical fumble, right? And as you got one spear to nick it, the other spear it got just pushed out of your hand. You just get disarmed, right? So during the approach, you try to hold 2 spears steady. The wolf pushed into the first one, and the other one just got knocked out of your hand as you were prone. So just gets pushed to the side. And you can try to pick it up next round again, right? It'll just take more time. That's it. You just get disarmed. That's it. So you only have 1 spear left. It gets past your first spear, which nicked it, closes the distance with you, and you're prone, so you're susceptible, and makes his attack, right? When you're susceptible, he gets a +4 to hit. He gets a +4 again because he has fighting skill against you, 2 hit dice, and he gets stack up bonus +1. So he's gonna hit, and he's gonna deal double damage because you're susceptible, and that will finish off LORIN. Yeah, it's 10 damage. So she's prone. It's right on top of her. It's just ripping into her neck, right? It gets on top of her and just starts biting down and pulling out her throat, right? So LORIN is killed in action. Right, wolf on top of her.
Gosh, bro, I keep killing off characters.
Should have just got up. I don't know why you stayed prone, but you should have got up.
So it took extra damage so that it can, of course, deal a lot of damage. Let's see, by closing that distance and tearing your neck. So we lost LORIN, 2 KIA, right? Clover's not doing too hot either, right? Clover's going down soon. So things are not looking too good anymore, right? We have multiple wounded wolves, 1 kill, and 2 killed in action. Actually, 3 killed in action now. LENUMIL's dead too, right? Let's see.
Yep. Oh, there's about to be another dead wolf, though.
Status, killed by wolf. And now there are no more NPCs to play as, so for the remainder of the expedition, you're just going to have to spectate or head out. Sorry, Selza. Let's see, because LENUMIL's dead too.
Yeah.
LORIN's
I
dead.
want to talk to you after this. Sawyer. So.
Alright.
All good. Let's see, killed by
Tom,
wolf.
I'll stay.
ALTEHYN, killed by wolf. Alright, yeah, situation is not looking good at all anymore. The pack is overrunning the crew. We had a pretty good brace in the beginning. But they did have a surprise against us at the start. That also threw us off a little.
Well,
Um,
nat ones and dumb
yeah.
decisions.
Had that in that one, bro.
We also didn't have a spellcaster for crowd control or, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, well, I was gonna have one, but
Alright, it's
decided to
okay.
retire.
Alright. Yeah. That it's about to be the end of this round. The final part of the round is BRUFUL's turn, and then it'll be round 4 after that. So BRUFUL, for
You
your
got this,
turn,
BRUFUL?
you're 2v1. You're gonna step away and stab the one that's getting up. He was prone, or you're not gonna step away. You're just gonna stab immediately. So you gotta roll initiative because he has a chance to get up before you can stab him while he's prone, right? So he wants to not get stabbed while he's prone. So he's gonna try to get up before you can stab him. So you're gonna roll a d6 for initiative first against his. He scored a 3. He scored a 1. So before you could take advantage of his prone situation, he gets right back up. And he tries to bite at you, and you're backing up. You're stepping away. You're getting some distance. I would say you were backing up while he was getting up, and then you thrust at him, and he's trying to close that distance again. Right? Go ahead and roll to hit. You have initiative on the attack at least.
Do d20. Pray to God, and I miss.
All right. No fighting skill bonus because you're a lower hit die. +1 from.
We are not doing so hot right now.
Okay, yeah, it got past your spear. There's nothing. There's no other bonuses you can get there. So this one closes. The other one closes too because it's close enough to move and bite. Right. They have enough speed to move and bite at the same time. We're in close proximity of each other. So, but the one nearest to you has first attack against you. Right. So against this one here just finished ALTEHYN. It's moving in to attack you. First guy to bite at you scores a nat 20.
Yeah, I'm dead. I don't think there's a chance.
So it's double damage, plus he has fighting skill, so instead of taking the +4 to hit, he'll do double damage.
Yeah. I'm dead.
To secure the kill. Yeah, so
Damn.
quickly charged and bit down our BRUFUL, our experienced... I mean, he gained no experience, but he survived multiple smaller adventures, right? And Captain BRUFUL is killed in action that day, right, against the pack of wolves. So we lost Captain BRUFUL. He's charged by wolves and killed, like many other Ethans, right? Household members, right?
They stand their ground.
And they all get killed. All right, so he held the line as long as he could. The final wolf here on round 4 will close in on Clover to finish Clover off. Clover was doing pretty good against one wolf, maybe. She missed it and got bit in the neck, and the one comes in from the rear and bites her from the rear.
Yeah.
So, yep, hit, susceptible as well, right? Or fighting skill damage, right? So, she's been bit in the neck, and from behind, she takes only... It would have been 1d6, but it's 2d6 because the wolf has fighting skill, right? 3 damage, which is the end of Clover. And the whole team is wiped out.
Our squad is killed.
So in the
I was
report,
gonna say our entire squad is gone.
yeah, we lost the entire team. The report is, of course, unknown loss. When there's a TPK, typically that resolves in a scrap of a campaign, right? Like we move on to a new area. If it's we can start up here again if you really want to, but we can't act on like information that we lost, right? We couldn't act on like what happened out there in the report. No one knows. All the Captain ALF will hear about is that a team led by BRUFUL set out to hunt wolves and never returned, right? So
yeah, we could have done that so much better. What could we have done better? I know what can done better, but maybe I don't know.
All right, thanks for playing, guys. Unfortunately, we lost. We went against a pack of wolves, a team of 5. We're out. For one thing, we were outnumbered. That was already disadvantageous. We sent our team into the territory. The wolves this time got the drop on us. To prevent a wolf from getting a drop on the entire party, next time, if you want to risk it, you can always send scouts, right? Like one guy in to lure them to your defended position, to like a position that you have the advantage in, like a hill, right? Or you can funnel them in, right? So first thing is, it's not a bad decision to have the whole troop move at the same time. At least you won't automatically lose a guy because usually the scout will die, right? if they don't make it back, right, you already know that they died. If they make it back,
Yeah.
then you already know that there's a fight about to happen, right? Possibly. So
It
we
could've
marched
been
one
followed.
team, one fight, right? And I think the square formation was pretty good at the beginning, for sure. Right? You have every flank covered. At the same time, though, I don't know. Let's see.
I don't think there's
Outnumbered.
much I could
Even if Clover, Lauren, or Elton or BRUFUL, even if any one of them survived, they still would have died because of the fourth wolf pack.
Yeah, there was another pack
what
still
if-
waiting.
I must say, if there wasn't a nat 1, we could have killed off those 2 wolves on top. And
Yeah,
then we
the,
could've-
the one fighter at the top,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You got 2 nat 1s in a row.
If I didn't roll the I was gonna say if I didn't roll that one either, then maybe that wolf would have been dead. I could have
Or
rolled
maybe-
Clover.
Or maybe back the fuck up. I don't know why you were just standing there. Dude, what was that?
Yeah,
And why
so
were you staying prone? No, you're.
Well, because I wanted
You
to
didn't
have
want-
the bonus,
yeah.
but that did not work out.
he also didn't want to lose initiative. There was a risk he would have lost. Initiative not got a single
I-
attack in.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but I feel like it would have been just better getting too risking initiative to get like
More damage, yeah.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
2d sticks, because no matter what, if you hit both and did max damage, it ain't killing the wolf. It's gonna.
Yeah.
Make
It's alright.
it kill you.
He at least weakened them for anyone else, possibly, that would have survived. And then Clover,
Yeah.
I don't know. Clover, you might have not picked the right weapon for this situation. A Warhammer, right? Not a lot of advantages against them. The Warhammer is good against undead. It's good against armor. Good against breaking armor as well. But against wolves,
Also just
spears are super good, as you can
one.
tell. Like the bracing with the spears, having the initiative. Naturally, bow and arrow would have been pretty good if you were able to get the drop on them, right? Shoot a few of them and then switch to melee after, right? But in the forest, bows are not very good sometimes because all the trees in the way. Bows are super good in the open though, right? In like the plains.
That's why I didn't use my bow and arrow.
Yeah, they would have
Uh,
closed and you would have to switch weapons mid melee.
Yeah.
So
So I was behind 2 people, so I could have done it.
yeah, safety behind a melee guy. We also were outnumbered. I mean, this was actually surprisingly a smaller pack. Most packs have at least 10, because a layer
Mm-hmm.
in the wilderness has 3 to 18, average 10. So we were slightly in the more advantageous wolf pack battle. We got 1
Yeah.
kill, multiple wounded. But again, we were also outnumbered heavily.
Yeah.
It was a 5
thought we
versus
could-
8. So
Yeah. With those, I thought we could have taken, it's like, okay, it's a bunch of wolves. Shouldn't be too hard. We have a bunch of spears.
spears are so good.
Yeah, that's what I was
against
thinking
them.
too.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we got this.
And we had 5 people, which is decently big, and then 1 beefy fighter. And like, I was really hoping on the beefy fighter if I could roll 2 nat 1s.
Another thing is we might want to make more plans in the future. At least I would recommend defensive structures so you can funnel the enemy in and not get surrounded. Especially against like a wolf that doesn't have ranged weapons, right? And only can melee. If you were able to funnel them somehow, right? Like with stake walls or whatever, trenches. And fight only a couple at a
Yeah.
time, then all of them at once. That would be pretty helpful for your team.
Yeah. Thing is, I don't think I know those.
Rules are
Ways to do that. I don't know how to do that.
okay.
In
I'll
like real life. So,
teach you a little bit about it. But if you look at the siege equipment,
Alright.
you can buy. I know people in the past bought mantlets, which are mobile walls. You can get
Mhm.
hunting traps, right? Area denial, 2d8 damage, 5 coppers, right? If something moves into the hunting trap.
we're also
Stakes.
pretty much broke too.
Stakes basically slow movement or prevent enemies from moving through that area, right? Because it's whole ass stake in the way, right? So a 5-foot long stake is 1 copper. 5 1-foot long stakes is 1 copper as well. Other things that can prevent enemy movement could be like, I guess cheaper methods might be caltrops. 100 caltrops
Oh.
is 1 silver, but 10 caltrops is 1 copper, right? So
Yeah.
that's also area denial for something that's close in. So you could at least injure them a little bit if they move on your position, or at least deter them because they probably want to move through the not caltropped area, right? So that would
Funnel.
discourage them
Yeah.
and force them to funnel themselves right into your position.
Yeah. I also think we just don't have enough money for that.
Money?
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, money. Like my Mac user had a grenade because
Yeah.
he rolled so well, but he left. That's.
Oh, yeah,
that's
he
why I'm
left the
so
team.
angry about.
That could have definitely
Yeah.
helped out. Blasted a position.
That's what.
Dude,
I
I
would-
shouldn't have bought that bow and arrow because I didn't even use it at all.
No.
Dang,
no,
yeah.
no,
You
don't
could have had
worry about
a shield instead. That would have helped
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
what I was. No, because that's what I was thinking about. I was gonna buy the spear, the bow, and then a shield, and then I didn't know that weapon cost 6 copper, so I was like, I'll just keep my 1 copper left.
Yeah. Bull's really good in the open. Sometimes good in these kind of areas if you have people protecting you while you fire. Or you have a defensive position to fire from. It was a good attempt, guys. Decent battle. Got 1 kill out there. Wounded 4 different wolves.
A whole bunch.
Yeah. They were just a really strong pack too as well. They had high rolls for their hit points. I think yeah.
I'm just gonna try to keep recruiting people, man. Like.
You also
See-
brought him in, so you're gonna get a special roll. You
Oh,
get
yeah.
you get a reroll.
Look at my reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good job.
I just need to start recruiting people. I'm a little scared to recruit strangers.
Yeah. You don't know. You never know if they're gonna be good or bad.
Yeah, I don't. I don't want your opinion of me to go. Where's it inviting?
No, you're good. I
Actually-
appreciate the effort. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's not your fault.
It's really hard. I'm interested in old school Dungeons and Dragons, and the people who are interested just don't have the time.
yeah, I stopped recruiting people only because people were complaining that I was always bringing people in. They're like, you don't care about us. Like, so now I'm showing them that if I don't recruit people, like this is what happens.
About it.
I
I always
know.
love new people coming.
Dude, Ethan was like, "Do you like D&D?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And he was like, "Oh yeah, come do this." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then I
Yeah.
kept trying to join, and I was like,
I don't-
"No, my mic doesn't work." And then I kept missing out on the games, and I finally got into this one.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
Ethan told me.
All right.
I also know
Yeah.
Saza, so
Yeah.
I don't really only I know.
Yeah. We talked about D&D because sometimes I'd be like, "Yo, where have you been?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I was playing D&D."
Mm-hmm.
And he told me it was on Discord. I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. I have a
Yeah.
Discord account."
It's pretty easy to
I'm
play
gonna
on
keep
here.
trying.
All right.
I
I might
This
do
is
another
actually
game.
really fun.
If you guys want to play one more time tonight, since I got the day off,
I can.
if you can.
I can.
I might not be
Not be
able
able to,
to.
alright.
Let
Yeah,
me
no
check
worries.
real quick.
If we get up to at
This
least
was
3 more
so
players
fun,
tonight,
though.
we can definitely do another one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some food real
I'm
quick.
able.
Yeah, just let me know.
I do have one
Yeah.
question
What's up?
for. Can you please recruit people? Because I do appreciate when we have more bodies.
I'll try starting recruiting people again. It's just I took a break from recruiting after people were like telling me that I care more about numbers and shit, and I do, because
Yeah.
that's what matters here. Like having the
But
numbers,
those people
that's
are
what made it
gone
great.
now.
Yeah, and they're not even here anymore. They're like, you don't care about the old players. I do care about them, but you guys are not going to be here forever. That's when we need to keep on training the new generation of players, right? So
And I understand that. I fully understand that. I appreciate you recruiting more bodies, even if they're just like bad. It's like if I am able to outrun these bad players, I can live.
exactly, and not just that, you can always train up these bad players to be good. If as long as they're here to play, that's all that matters. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like having players matters more than having quality players every now and then.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I be honest with you? Because due to lack of players, it's like, okay. Because like personally, I think people I play with recently are really good players. It's just we just don't have enough people.
enough people, enough time. Yeah,
Yeah, I can't play another one. I gotta get off at like 11, 14.
you're good, bro. You're good. Have a good night, and thanks for joining
I
us,
might
man.
be able to stay on actually. It depends.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna get
Probably
some
better
food,
for you not.
and you get some sleep, bud. And if we have another group of players ready to go, guys, in like 30 minutes or something, we'll definitely play one more game tonight.
Alright, I will
Alright.
try to get people.
Okay, yeah. I'll see you guys soon. I'll be back later.
See you, bro.
Take care, guys. Thanks for playing. See you.
This was fun.
Appreciate it, Saza. Yeah, let me know if you have any other questions or concerns anytime. I'll see you later.
All right. See you later. You have fun.